what's good everyone, it's Sal Stretford Post, how you're doing, and welcome to another episode of Chatterbox. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the stream. I hope everyone is feeling fine and dandy, and everyone's feeling energized and ready to go. Guys, I'm ready to go. Been a fantastic Friday, love Friday, one of my favorite days of the week. Of course, it's Friday again, I loved it. Just got back home, had a lovely day. Been reading some of the news reports and stuff like that, speaking to a few people, and it seems like there's a never-ending cycle in regards to Manchester United and transfers. We thought this window was well and truly over, didn't we? But it doesn't seem like it is. It seems like there's more twists in this story, to be honest with you. And I'm speaking to a few people, they're saying that Man United could still sign a couple of more players before the end of the free transfer deadline. Who's that going to be? I'm going to get into that very soon. But guys, please, before I start, please could you kindly subscribe to the channel and smash a like on the video. It would help very, very much, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, so Manchester United are interested in Youssef Yashichi. I think I pronounced it right. Apologies if I haven't pronounced it right. But he is an attacking midfielder who plays for Turkey. Of course, was also playing in France, and he has also played in Turkey, of course, and has had 40 odd appearances for Turkey. He's 27 years old. I mean, I think it would be a good option as an attacking midfielder. Do we need an attacking midfielder? Let's be honest about it. Do we need it? I think we do in regards to Bruno, and are we going to rest Bruno sometime? We do need that attacking midfielder backup, if you know what I mean. And Youssef Yashichi is a fantastic option for Manchester United, of course. So I mentioned him a couple of days ago in regards to free transfers. I said that the free transfers, going through the free transfers that were available to Manchester United, and he was one of the names that came up on top. So I wouldn't be surprised if Man United do make an offer for him, and I will be glad if we do, because Erik ten Hag is growing frustratingly worried about the lack of depth in the Manchester United squad. We have lost indeed. We've lost McTominay, of course. We have lost McTominay. Casemiro's legs are not what they used to be. Eriksen's legs are not what they used to be. You know, Mount is injured, you know, so we do need cover in these positions, because we are one injury away from absolute disaster, peeps. Now, it's one of two players. We still need Rabiot. Rabiot is another player who is still available, of course. No one has snapped out Rabiot yet, although there is interest. In regards to Yashichi, there is still interest from AC Milan, Lazio. In England, there's Aston Villa and Tottenham and Newcastle are interested in the Turk. So at the end of the day, he is highly recognised and he is rated for all these teams to be after him. He would request about 100 grand a week. Would we be willing to pay 100 grand a week? That is the question for me at the end of the day. What do you think about it? In regards to Rabiot, we know what the problem is. Rabiot is his mother and his wages, and you know, but the guy is a proven winner. You know, he's won the World Cup with France. He's played at the top level for years now. So I wouldn't mind a Rabiot in the team. I mean, as long as it builds up our squad. But the only issue we have here is, are these players going to want to stay on the bench and rotate with the other players? They would have to if they come into Manchester United, because these players are still free transfers at the end of the day. There's obviously a stumbling block in regards to these players, why they're not signing for anyone. It's got to be the wage at the end of the day. So that is the problem with it. But Erik ten Hag has demanded more help in regards to the transfer window. So bringing in a free transfer so it can help the squad. At the moment, we are in a bit of a pickle in regards to the squad, in regards to injuries, in regards to players not ready. Simple as that, you know, and we do need players in. Is this an excuse for Erik ten Hag? Do we need a bigger squad? Personally, I think it's a balanced thing. I think our squad is good enough to beat teams like Southampton. I think we should even beat Crystal Palace. I really do. But the problem is that we have a lack of depth in our squad. This is the problem with it. The lack of depth in our squad is a big issue, of course, and we have to improve this, of course, immensely, guys. So at the end of the day, two players that could be on the radar for Erik ten Hag and Manchester United before the free transfer deadline ends, let's say in about a week's time, which for me would bolster our squad tenfold. The only problem, as I said, is the wage demands. The wage demands are an issue, guys. They are an absolute issue. Now, we have injuries all over the pitch, of course, notably on the left-back position. We don't have a left-sided, a left footer to play left-back. This is a problem we've been having for a while now. We don't have anyone to cover that left-back position. Unfortunately, Luke Shaw has been injured for a while again, and obviously Malacia is still out, regardless, we don't know what he's out for, but rehabilitation or something like that. So at the end end of the day, look, we do need a left back in there. Do we rely on Shaw, or is it about time we moved on and brought in a young player through? Is it about time we brought Harry Amass in? Would you bring Harry Amass into the first team squad? Of course, he's been missing for the last few games. Of course, he ain't even been in the squad, has he? I would myself bring Harry Amass in. I'll bring Murray in, and just to rotate them two, whilst Malaysia and Shaw are getting rehabilitated or whatever they're doing at the moment. Because at the moment, we don't have a left back. Last season, we played the whole season without a left back. We were in dire needs. Our left back position was so bad that teams were attacking that part of the pitch every single game. Notably, Crystal Palace, when we lost 4-0 last season there. Now, it is hard, of course, to bring in a young player, to bring in a player like Harry Amass, but you have to take these risks sometimes. Sir Alex Ferguson famously took the risk to bring a bunch of young players in. Of course, he did have a lot of experienced players in there. Gary Pallister, Eric Cantona, Peter Schmeichel, of course, Andy Cole. He had a lot of experienced players in there who've been there, seen it and done it. We don't have that type of experience in this squad. But at the end of the day, I would rather play a young player like Harry Amass or a Murray as a left back with a left foot than playing players in square pegs in round holes, in my opinion. Now, in regards to the midfield is an issue, and we do need cover in that midfield position. Now, we have Collier, we have Casemiro, we have Ugarte, of course. Those are naturally central midfielders. I wouldn't say that Eriksen and I wouldn't say that Mason Mount are natural central midfielders. Collier can play there, but Collier is a youngster as well. What I would do, I would play Collier, I would give him more opportunity. Against Southampton, is that the right game to play him in? I think it's a bit difficult to play him in that game. I would probably play Casemiro and Mainu. But if Ugarte is available, I would play Ugarte, in my opinion. I would definitely play Ugarte. Look, there are still players available in the transfer window. And at the end of the day, we could still go after these players. We could still sign these players. We've got a week to go in the transfer window. Guys, let me just read some of your comments out. Hope you're all doing well. Please don't forget to subscribe and smash a like. Irfan, Adrian Rabiot is not a Man United level for he is watch to go the next transfer. I'm not sure about that. He's an experienced player. I think he can play for Man United, but playing in the Premier League is obviously a different animal. And will he settle down in the Premier League? He is nearly 30 at the end of the day. Will he settle down now at this stage in his career at the end of the day? Carl, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. I'm unsure about Amass just yet. I get we are desperate, but it makes more sense to keep him as a backup and gradually ease him in rather than having to rely on him straight away. I absolutely agree with that, Carl. The one thing I would say, though, is that why don't we bring him into the squad? Why don't we give him 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there to try and get him that experience? Do you know what I mean? Like slowly blend him in. At the moment, he wasn't in the Charity Shield squad. He wasn't in the Premier League opening game squad. He wasn't in the Brighton squad, and he wasn't in the game against Liverpool squad. So when are we going to ease this player in at the end of the day? I feel like we can bring him in and bring it in. As you said, Carl, it is a little bit early to rely on these players, but at the end of the day, I would rather a left foot as a left back than a right foot as a right back. This is my thing with it, because I would rather someone who's been playing there the whole lives than rather than playing someone who's playing makeshift left back at the end of the day. Personally, I don't think Dalot works in a left back position. I know that he's performed very well there in regards to that, but at the end of the day, he does leave a lot of space behind in regards to that. We leave a lot of space on that left-sided pitch, on the left side of the pitch, as was evident. It weren't always fault, of course, as was evident against Brighton when they scored the winning goal. There was a huge gaping area in that bit. It looks like there's a bit like of an organisation and stuff like that in regards to that. But I would like a left footer as a left back. Harry Amass is one of them, of course, so I would ease him in. As you said, my friend Carl, as you said, I would ease him in, but I would put him in the squad, though. I wouldn't leave him completely out the squad. I would put him in the squad and slowly bring him in 5 minutes, 10 minutes here and there to get him that little bit of feel for the game, do you know what I mean? And ease him in. Sir Alex Ferguson done it with Cristiano Ronaldo a number of times. You know, he was young, he weren't ready, but he eased him in, didn't he? He slowly brought him in, 10 minutes here, 15 minutes here. He used to do that kind of thing, of course. Maria, how you doing, my friend? How are you doing? It's a long time no see. You've been ages. Where you been? So Malaysia is active now. Malaysia is not 100% fit. Hopefully he will be fit by the time the Southampton game comes around. But is it a risk to play him straight away after everything? He hasn't played for like a year. I don't know if I would play him straight away. I think I would leave him out for a little bit, put him on the bench maybe. As I said, look, you can ease these players in. It probably the back four will probably be Dalot, De Ligt, Licha, and Mazraoui. I will probably be the back four if I'm being honest for the Southampton game. That should be enough to defeat Southampton. I'm not saying anything that, oh my goodness me, we're going to lose to Southampton because we haven't got a recognised left back. Absolutely not. We should beat Southampton with a second string team, to be honest with you. I wouldn't accept anything less than a win against Southampton. I'm just being honest. I don't want to put pressure on the team, but I wouldn't accept anything other than a win, in my opinion. What do you think about that? Would you accept a draw against Southampton? I don't think many people would. And it would just pile on the pressure on Erik ten Hag again, wouldn't it? It would just keep piling on the pressure. And we go again with the week of negativity at the end of the day. I've calmed down from the Liverpool game, believe it or not. My positivity is slowly coming back to me. Do you know what I mean? I'm getting more and more excited. I don't know why we do it to ourselves, to be honest with you. I get to this point, I get to there, and I'm so excited about the game. And I'm like, yeah, come on, United, we're going to smash them 4-5-0. I'm like that. And then the game comes, and then we watch the opening 20 minutes, and we're like, oh, goodness me, I'll take a 1-0. I'll take a 1-0. You know what I mean? And it's like that. And at the end of the day, I hope it ain't like that this next week, of course. I hope it ain't like that. I just can't wait for this international break, this waste of time to be over, to be honest with you. This Nations League. We just had the European Championships, of course. Why do we need the Nations League? Come on, tell me. What is the point of this tournament at this stage in the season? Such a pivotal stage in the season. We've got international football again. I was sitting through the European Championships on all the watch-alongs. I was bored out my wits. I couldn't wait for Manchester United to come back. I couldn't wait for real football to come back. But let me tell you a little bit, a double-edged sword really, isn't it? Because the other side of the sword is I'm happy that we're getting a break from football and Manchester United because, you know, all that negativity and toxicity after the Liverpool game, I would rather just wait a bit, give it a couple of weeks and play Southampton, of course. Carl, agreed. We're needing a natural left back. Dalot starting every game is a huge worry. Me too, mate. What happens with him when Mazraoui gets injured? Absolutely, and this is the whole problem that I'm having. That's why I would have brought in the young player a bit more earlier. Try and get him some feel for the game, even if it's 10 minutes, my guy. Even if it's 10 minutes, I would have just brought him in slowly. And then, so when you bring them in, eventually, if someone does get injured, God forbid, if someone does get injured, you know, they're not coming into the deep end. They've played, do you know what I mean? And they've played they've had a few minutes. They've warmed to Premier League football. Do you know what I mean? I would do that. I think it's very, very important when the League Cup, when the FA Cup and the Europa League early stages come around, when we're playing at Old Trafford, we bring these players in. We bring these players in and we give them the experience they need and the fitness that they need, of course. Maria, we can win 9-0 against Southampton. Again, they'll play attacking game. At the end of the day, we beat Southampton 9-0 a few years ago, of course, under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I believe it was. I don't think it's going to be 9-0, right, to be honest with you. But you never know what can happen in football. I will never say never at the end of the day. But I'm going for a 2-0 to Manchester United. I said it earlier, a 2-0 to Manchester United. But it all depends how we start. As I said earlier in the show, you know, I get a little bit giddy when it comes to Man United. I'm excited. I'm buzzing. Do you know what I mean? The game is coming. Man United, my team are playing. I love this club. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like that. Do you know what I mean? But soon as the 20 minutes into the game go and I'm like, you know what? Actually, 1-0, a goal off the backside would do for me. Do you know what I mean? I'm like that. And at the end of the day, look, I hope we win 9-0. I would love it if we win 9-0. I hope we do. It would be brilliant. It would shut a lot of people up. But I just don't doubt that is going to happen, my peeps. I think that is far off at the moment. We can't even score one. We're scoring one a month at the moment, guys. Afternoon, how you doing, Brian? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the show, my legend. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, 100%. Absolutely, mate. You know, and I would honestly bring in Amas as a substitute now. I don't know why. I'm baffled to why he's not a substitute. We need a left back, so why not try it? Why not try it? It can't get any worse than it did against Liverpool. It was terrible against Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? We were totally unbalanced. The midfield was all over the place. Casemiro giving away passes. What can we do? At the end of the day, we got a lot of questions to be answered. You know, a lot of people are questioning Luke Shaw now. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people are questioning Casemiro now. You know, and these are recognised players at the end of the day. These are recognised internationals at the end of the day. What would you do with Luke Shaw? Does Luke Shaw walk straight back into that team if he comes back? Would you give Luke Shaw another chance? What if Luke Shaw comes back for 3 games and then gets injured again? What would you do? How would you handle that? You know, I personally believe now that Luke Shaw is in his final year. And this is why it is his final year, is because this is the test for him. And if he fails this test, which he's failing at the moment, in my opinion, we should move him on. I just say that. I'm a big fan of Luke Shaw. Everyone knows that. You check my Twitter. I'm a big fan of Luke Shaw. I've been a big fan of Luke Shaw for a very long time. I supported the lad for a very, very long time. But now it's becoming a joke, to be honest, in regards to the injuries that he keeps incurring. He keeps getting these injuries, these niggles, and he's out for months, you know, and we need him. Last season, he was out all season, for goodness sake. And we really missed him, didn't we? We really missed Luke Shaw last season. We really missed that left-sided player. Luke Shaw, don't get it twisted, despite the hate, he is one of the best left backs in the world when fit. When fit is the key question, though. When fit, that is a big part of it. Shaw is another Martial, absolutely, and we've had a bunch of Martials, Brian. We've had so many Martials over the years, it's getting a joke now, for goodness sake. We got Luke. We obviously had Phil Jones as well. Obviously Martial. We got Luke Shaw now. Is Mason Mount going to be another one of those guys? Is he going to be another Martial? He's been out now all season, last season, and he's already started the league with an injury. What's going on here? Can we trust these players? And when people say, oh my goodness, but it's the training, it's the medical team and this and that, how comes there's other players who play every single game? You never saw Scott McTominay getting these type of injuries, did you? You don't see Garnacho getting these type of injuries, do you? You're not seeing Armand getting any injuries, are you? You know, and this is the thing, do you know what I mean? But there's only a certain amount of players there who keep getting these injuries, guys. Who keep over and over again getting these injuries. Can we keep carrying these players? We are a football club, not casualty. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm a bit concerned about this injury stuff. Are we looking at players before we sign them? Are we researching them before we sign them? Are our medical team doing the correct work when we sign them at the end of the day? We'll have to wait and see. We don't know. I mean, it's all speculation at the moment, but we'll have to see what happens with Mason Mount, of course, and obviously Luke Shaw. If he doesn't come back, goodness me, we have to think about it, don't we? We have to think about moving him on, because we can't keep carrying Luke Shaw and players like Mason Mount anymore, because this is a very pivotal time in Ineos, right? Our Ineos looking at these players and thinking, my goodness me, what is going on with these players? Why are they always injured? What's happening? They must be thinking that. We're thinking that. They're definitely thinking that. They're thinking, Luke, how much is Mason Mount on? How much is Luke Shaw on? That's what they're probably thinking at the moment. Can we replace these players? We know that Ineos are very, very proactive in regards to young players. They're thinking of the future, and I applaud that. Of course, I reported earlier today that we're after the River Plate player, 17-year-old Franco, of course, who has had 27 appearances for River Plate, 3 goals, 3 assists at 17 years old. We're also looking at Sphere Naipan, of course, 51 appearances, 10 goals, 10 assists, a brilliant player as well, you know, which we can pick up. Do you know what I mean? So we're looking at the future. Chido Obi Martin is about to sign for Man United. That's about to be announced anytime soon. So that's another one, of course. So Ineos are thinking of the future, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're fed up with these deadwood players. I want to call them deadwood. I think that's a little bit disrespectful. But at the end of it, I just feel that they're fed up with these players, keep getting injuries, keep over and over again. And they'll probably look at Luke Shaw's injury record and think, what's going on with Luke Shaw? They'll look at Mason Mount's injury record and think, what's going on with Mason Mount? Of course, these players were not signed under the Ineos regime. These are Glazer, these are Woodward, Murto, whatever signings. And of course, they're not going to want to keep these players if they keep getting injuries, because they are not their players at the end of the day. They're going to want their own players to come in, of course. Maria. Sal, that's why I say Eric never play attacking game. He is standing in the counter-attack. Entag need to change his plan, otherwise they will not score even 1 goal against Southampton. Do you know what? If we can't score against Southampton, Maria, I don't know who we're going to score against at the end of the day. We do need to think about scoring goals now. We need to change our tactics somewhat. Are the players coming in going to help the tactics? Do we need to give it a little bit of time? I think we do. Just give it a little bit of time. Surely Eric Ten Hag needs to fix it, of course, because we're not scoring goals. Ineos have already reportedly said that they're very underwhelmed by the start that Ten Hag has made, and he has to improve very, very soon because it's not good enough. So Eric Ten Hag knows he needs to improve. Eric Ten Hag knows what he needs to do. Those players need to score goals. One thing I would say, though, I wouldn't start Rashford. The reason I wouldn't start Rashford is because I don't trust him. This is nothing again. This is just me, right? I don't want to influence you whatsoever. I don't trust Marcus Rashford one little bit. I think he goes on that pitch and I don't think he gives 100%. I'm just being completely honest with you right now. I've seen a lot of football over the last near 40 years since watching this football club. I know when players put in effort. I know when players are not putting effort. And Martial resembles a guy who doesn't care. And that is just me, right? That's how I feel. Big up, Schultz. How you doing, my friend? Welcome back to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Moira, be realistic. We might even lose. Oh, don't be like that, Schultz. Don't be like that. I don't think we'll lose to Southampton. I'll hold my hands up if we lose to Southampton. I think that we will win pretty comfortably, guys. I do believe we'll win comfortably. Big up, Darkro. How you doing, my friend? Welcome back to the stream, you legend. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you very, very much, guys. Yeah, so at the end of the day, look, I don't think we're going to lose to Southampton. If we lose to Southampton, then I'm going to hold my hand up and say, listen, this is not good enough and something has to change. I would say that because I don't think we should be losing to a team like Southampton, a team that cannot score, a team that cannot defend. Southampton are going to get relegated. We know they are. I spoke to a Southampton fan, a famous fan on this show, a journalist a couple of weeks ago, and he was assigned to defeat. He said, look, you know, if we get the odd result here and there, that would be good. But I think we're going to go down. Even they were saying it. You know what I mean? They were saying it on this show. You know, and, you know, we cannot have any excuses against Southampton because at the end of the day, our second string team should be defeating Southampton, in my humblest of opinions. No disrespect to Southampton. We did beat them 9-0 under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, of course. We do remember that. A lot of people forget about that 9-0. When I think about 9-0, I think about Ipswich Town, but I forget that we won 9-0 against Southampton as well. Good afternoon, Almac. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the stream, my friend. I hope everything is cool with you. I am record as saying we should have signed Ferdi Kadioglu. Me too. I was a big advocate for Ferdi Kadioglu. A lot of people let me down. I was in Turkey talking to various people about Ferdi Kadioglu just a month ago. He is so versatile and would add technical ability and an attacking edge to the team. Even though Mazraoui is good, I would prefer Ferdi. I would as well, because at the end of the day, Ferdi could play left centre-back, he could play left-back, he could play left midfield, he could play left wing-back. The guy has even played central midfield, for goodness sake. And what is more important than anything else, he has a left foot. That is what is important. You cannot keep playing right footers on left back with right footers, and in the midfield as well. Inadverted attackers, inadverted fullbacks. It's so predictable and it's easy to defend against. You ask any defender. I was a fullback in my time, right? I played semi-pro, and I would tell you right now, inadverted attackers is easier to defend against. It's easier to defend against. When a player takes you on the outside and crosses that ball in, it's a lot harder to defend. And that is what we're lacking at the moment. We've got too much inadvertedness going on, and we've got too much inadvertedness going on in the fullbacks as well, in attacking and the fullback areas. I would have loved Ferdi Kadioglu, absolutely. I was speaking to it about him for weeks and weeks and weeks, and we just didn't pull the trigger on that. We didn't do it. We didn't do the deal, and Brighton have got the player. And I guarantee you this, Almac, yeah? I guarantee you this. He will be signing for a big club in a couple of years' time for 50, 60 million. Absolutely. I like tactic. If United give him a chance like Everton hug, we will be on the top. Sal, what's your opinion? I like Jose tactic. If United give him a chance, I don't know about Jose Mourinho, Maria. I love Jose Mourinho. I think he's a fantastic character. I just feel like his style of football now won't work. I just feel like that it won't work anymore. It didn't really work, you know, of his last few clubs. It hasn't really materialised in the Premier League. Of course, the style is going out of fashion in one way. It would keep us more solid. It'll make us more defensive. Yes, he probably will do that. But I just feel like the way that things are right now in regards to the personalities at our football club, you know, he just won't fit in. He'll last a few months and then he'll say, this is enough. I've had enough of this. And he'll get another big payout, of course. Yes, I did play semi-pro, my friends. I did actually, yeah. Weren't very good, unfortunately. I was good, but I wasn't as good as you think. No, you don't think I'm good, but I was good. I played for Hornchurch, a team called them, Hornchurch, and I obviously had trials for Leyton Orient. You know, I went about. I played it with Tottenham as well. But I didn't play any games. No, don't hold that against me. I've trained with Tottenham and stuff like that when I was a young kid, about 16 years old. So yeah, but honestly, let me tell you something about professional football, right? You think you're good, right? You go up to the top level. I was okay at the non-league Hornchurch and stuff like that. I was okay there. But you go up to the next level like Tottenham Hotspur and teams like that, the level is ridiculous, mate. It is ridiculous. I was a brilliant fullback, right? I could run and run all day long. But these guys are absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely. Puff, they're gone. Ridiculous. I also had tries for United Stand, by the way. If you know, you remember they created a football team? I played in there. It's online and stuff like that. I played. Yes, I did. Good afternoon. So big up, Randy. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the stream. I hope everything is fine with you and you're enjoying your Friday. Salute, Admiral Drex. Salute you, Admiral Drex. Thank you so much for joining me again, my friend. It's good to see you back. Good to have you back on the channel, my friend. Almac, so you were a better footballer than most of United content. I don't know about that. Most have hardly played. At the end of the day, I would love football. If I played for Man United, I would run all day. I wouldn't even stop running. I would tackle all day. I'll put my leg in there. I don't care about if I risk breaking my leg, I will be in there. I'll be tackling non-stop. I won't stop. I won't stop. Absolutely not. So you were better, yeah. Hello, Ijeoma, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope everything is fine. Enough in regards to Rabiot. I was speaking earlier in the show about Rabiot in regards to Eric Ten Hag has said, openly stated that he needs more help, and these free transfers in regards to Rabiot, in regards to Rasici, if you pronounce his name, let me get his name right, absolutely. Yusuf Yasici, of course, in regards to him, Man United could make a move, a late move, very late move for one of those players, or if not both of those players on a free transfer. As Eric Ten Hag said, he needs more. Do you agree with Eric Ten Hag? Does he need more? Do you think it is acceptable for him to need more? I mean, I don't know. I mean, we are very loose now in regards to McTominay going out the door. Of course, he's not there anymore. Mason Mount is injured. Of course, Casemiro's legs have gone. Eriksen's legs have gone. You know, we do need more, in my opinion. Greetings, everyone in the chat. Big up Admiral Drex. Show some love to Admiral Drex, my peeps. Show some love to him. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, Brian Darkrow. Big up Earthfam. Big up the whole family in the chat. My friends are in the chat again. Big up you all. Thank you so much for joining. Maria. They are only good for their country. Dalot and Garnacho assist. Exactly. Man United beat Croatia yesterday, didn't they? It was Dalot, it was Fernandes, and it was Ronaldo. All ex-Man United players, or current Man United players, of course. You know, I don't know why they play so well for Portugal, but it's been like that for a number of years. Even before Eric Ten Hag, it's been like that. This is the thing. Big up Randy, big up Brian, big up yourself, big up everyone, big up Admiral Drex. Thank you so much. Please smash a like and subscribe to the channel, peeps. Thank you so much, Admiral Drex. You absolute legend. Thank you, mate. Big up Darkrow, big up yourself. Did you check out? I've checked out the video, my guy. I've seen it. I'm going to have a look at it. I'm going to bring it on the show sometime next week for people to have a look at. If you don't mind, I'll put it on the screen and I'll show people everything, and I'll show them what your skills are and stuff like that. And you never know who's going to see it at the end of the day. I'll do that for you, my friend Ijeoma. I'll do that. And I'll send it off to a couple of people. You never know. The one thing I would do if I was an aspiring footballer right now, you've got all the tools in the world, to get your name out there. Make a YouTube channel, do skills on a YouTube channel. If you can't do it, if it's difficult, try AI. Let them help you out a little bit. There's TikTok as well. But I'm going to help you out a little bit. I'll post it on here when I can and stuff like that. I'll let you know when I do, and then we'll show people your skills and stuff like that. Of course, but I've checked it out. Brilliant, mate. Absolutely loved it. Well done. I've checked it out, and definitely will post it, guys. Almac, why is Rabiot close to sign with AC Milan when they offered €5 million plus bonuses? If United want him, we will charge us way more money, because United gets tax. United are getting, obviously, Man United tax. We have Man United tax that's been going on for years. In regards to Rabiot, AC Milan are the only team that are going after Rabiot right now, obviously because of his transfer, because of his wages and stuff like that. But Eric Ten Hag has said we must hijack that deal and try and get Rabiot from the mix, from the hands, from the throats of AC Milan at the end of the day. We have annoyed AC Milan already this season. We got Xerxes from the hinges of AC Milan. We did. I would go after Rabiot if I could, because I believe we are very, very weak on that midfield area. Of course, I said just Collier, Casemiro, and Ugarte and Mainu at the moment. One of those gets injured, we're in a little bit of a pickle at the moment, unfortunately. Darko, Amadrex is Southgate merchant. Would sack Everton half for Southgate? Absolutely not. Would you bring in Southgate? Well, you think that Southgate would have? I mean, at the end of the day, look, Southgate, it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, that guy should have won a couple of championships by now with England. Absolutely. Spain were there for the taking, in my opinion. I think Spain, when you compare it to other European teams, look at England's squad. If England had a good manager, if they had a Jose Mourinho, even Eric Ten Hag would have got through that game against Spain for England. I know it's controversial. Southgate would at least stop the bleeding. Southgate would stop the bleeding, yeah, and he will stop our blood platelets as well, because he will make us so dry that we'll just crust up. Do you know what I mean? And that's the thing. We'll be too defensive, guys. Low Darko, big up everyone. Big up everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for joining me. Idioma. Boss, you're free to upload it anywhere. Absolutely, I will do, mate. I'll bring it up here. I'll pull it up for you, my friend. I will. Just just keep an eye out for it. Afternoon, Sal. I know all you chatterboxes. Sorry, I've only just got in from work. Big up, Grayo. How was your work day? Big up the legend in the chat. One of the elites in the chat, the administrator, the legend, the boss himself, Grayo. Hope you're doing well with Honey Bun by your side. We need a lucky stream today. A lucky stream. Oh, by the way, guys, I've got the membership going on. If you would like, I've got some big new content coming out. I'm doing a lot of content at the moment with other content creators and other musicians and actors and stuff like that. That'll be coming onto the membership area of my page. If you would, you can put a membership up. It's only cheap. It's only about £3-4, 15 dirham at the end of the day in the Middle East. So if you want to join, feel free to join. If you want to put a super chat, feel free to put a super chat. I don't force anyone, but it'd be great. It helps the channel and stuff like that. But just to let you know, a lot of the material coming up. Of course, Chatterbox and Breaking Dawn will always be here, and it'll always be free of charge, of course. But I have got a lot of stuff, what's happening, and it's going to be a great journey. And I hope you guys can join me, guys. Absolutely. Randy, I was a dose as a player, but went fantastic as a coach. I was only beaten in friendly matches. Otherwise, I'm unbeaten. Randy, you're the lucky charm. I wish you played for Man United then, because we need that type of luck in our football team, of course. Darko, Sal, isn't the audio a bit low? I don't know. Can I try something with you guys? Can I try something? Just bear me a second. Right, I'm going to do it like this. Guys, is this better? Can you hear me? Let me know if this is better. Let me know. Is that better? Is that better, guys? Is that audio better? Do you think? Or can't you hear anything? Let me know. Let me know, guys. Evening, mate. Even Gray. Let me know, guys. Is calm. Big up, Schultz. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Greetings, buddy. Big up, Jim. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Oh, no, you can't hear me. You can't hear me. Is that better? The audio is fine. No problems. Thank you, Almac. What's wrong, Randy? Audio was good all along. Oh, as long as you can hear me right now, I'm not muted. That's the main thing. Thank you, Darkro. Big up yourself, because I don't want to be muted again. Don't worry though, I'm getting a new audio system put in, do you know what I mean? I've got this mic at the moment, I've had it for a long time, and you know what I mean, I'm going to get a new mic, I'm going to get a new setup. Don't worry about it, guys, I'll get it sorted out, guys. Absolutely. Let me read this. Greetings, buddy. Big up, Jim. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi, Grayo. Big up yourself. Also soundproofing as well. That's going to be done as well, because in UAE, the houses are very wide and big, and there's a lot of echo. So you have to talk a bit, you know what I mean? So yeah, absolutely. Big up Grayo, big up Randy, big up yourselves. Grayo, afternoon, my friend. Legend in the chat, absolutely. Legends coming in. Gioma, what's the name of the other player you said he's free? Does he play from, and which position does he play? He's an attacking midfielder. His name is Yusuf Yasici. He plays for Turkey. Yasici. Yusuf Yashici. He plays for Turkey. He played for I believe in France, and he played for Trabzonspor in Turkey as well. But he's a free transfer. He's wanted by Aston Villa. He's wanted by Spurs, and he's wanted by amongst other clubs like AC Milan as well. So we got to get a move on if we do want that player. German, yeah. Darkro. Jim, big up, just was banters, my bro. Big up everyone, big up everyone. As long as you can hear me, that's the main thing. That's all I care about, as long as you can hear me. Denmark are using Eriksen as a winger, and he did okay. Why doesn't Eriksen outside the box? He can make better use of the players. Eriksen's just a little bit slow for me for the wing, if I'm being totally honest. In the Premier League, in international football, you could probably get away with it. But in regards to playing on the wing, it's going to be difficult for him in the Premier League. It will be a little bit difficult for him to bomb up and down that wing, if you know what I mean. His legs are completely gone. He can't even play in the central midfield at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Grayo, Great, Brian, afternoon friends, afternoon everyone. It's good everyone is getting to know each other. It's beautiful, it's a beautiful thing. Maria, because of United, I have heartache. We all do, Maria, we all do. We feel it just like you. Every single week we're feeling it at the moment. I have heartache, even if we are angrier for the players, the coach, etc. But in the end, we do need to support them. Exactly, Maria. At the end of the day, whatever happens with Erik ten Hag, we know what's going to happen if he doesn't win games. If he doesn't win football matches, we know what's going to happen, guys. We know what's going to happen. And if he doesn't win football matches, you know, he's going to lose his job at the end of the day. But what he needs our support. He needs us to push it, to be honest. He does need us to support him. He needs us to be there for him. Do you know what I mean? We need to give them the confidence. Football's about confidence at the end of the day. I do see Old Trafford is a little bit frustrated sometimes. Old Trafford is a little bit quiet as well. That's a little bit of a worry. We do need to make Old Trafford into a fortress as well. Because at the moment, I just feel like it's not a fortress. I think it's a comfortable place for players to play now, when it used to be a scary place for players to play. And as I said last week, we need to be more scary. I do believe we need to be more scary, guys. Great, how are you? Good afternoon, the UK, and late evening from Brisbane, Australia. Big up the Brisbane. What time is it there, Jim? Big up Brisbane, big up Australian crew. Welcome back, my friend. Good to have you back. Big up everyone back home in England. I miss London town. I can't wait to be back, guys. I'll be back very, very soon. I'll hopefully be going to a Manchester United game this year. I'll be going to see a game. Hopefully I will see you guys there as well. I can't wait to see you. Absolutely, Giamma. I can't wait. Absolutely can't wait to see you all, my friends. Thank you so much. Missing Stephanie. Where is Stephanie? Stephanie, where is Stephanie? Where for art thou, Stephanie? I don't know where Stephanie is. I haven't seen her for a while. That's okay. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Randy, miss me well sometimes, mate. Mate, I miss you all. You know what? All I do is think about you lot, guys. All day long, I think about you guys in the chat. Yeah, Jim, Mr. Professor of United or Darko Respectful. We got a lot of elite ballers in this chat. We got a lot of top knowledge in this chat, guys. A lot of top knowledge. Jim, evening, mate. Good evening, mate. Absolutely. Schultz. It's calm, yeah. I think I read that one a long time ago. Yeah, let me have a look. No, the audio's fine, absolutely. As long as it's still fine, guys. Audio's good all along. Big up Schultz. Big up my friend. Yes, Darkrow, big up yourself. Hello, Sal, sounds good. Oh, there you go. Hello, Sal, sounds good. Big up Kazi. How you doing, my friend? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. Don't get me started. You better not get me started. I'm like DMX. You know what I mean? I get started, I don't stop. I'm a bundle of energy. Big up Darkrow, big up everyone, absolutely better. I hope I've satisfied you, Darkrow, with the audio, with the audio, how do you say it? Sensation to your eardrums. Hopefully I have bettered the audio experience for you. I hope so, because I need it to be at the end of the day, but I'm going to fix it soon. It's going to be immaculate soon, don't worry. I was in music 20 years. Of course I can make the audio sound good. I just need to fix it at the end of the day. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working at one pair of hands and all that. Sounds good, mate. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Big up, everyone. Jim, Stretford Post, what's your YouTube name? I respectfully call you by. My YouTube name's just Stretford Post, mate. Stretford Post. My Twitter is Stretford Post. Stretford Post comes from the fact that I had a season ticket on the Stretford end, front row, Stretford end, behind the goal for many years. And that's why I called myself Stretford Post. Because I was near the post. You get it? I was right next to the post. So I called myself Stretford Post. And you post on Twitter and stuff. And it started off as a Twitter page as well. So Stretford Post, don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to share it to all your mates, pal. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you so much. Yes, Grayo, come on guys, please smash a like. Thank you, Grayo. Keep smashing the like, keep pushing this channel. I've got a lot of things coming for this channel. Goodness me, my channel's growing, and thanks to you guys, I have nothing but love for you. Absolutely. Darko, love banter and jokes. I can ask you who is Ashnal. No, I can ask you. Love banter and jokes. I can ask you who's Arksrow. Who's that? Who's that, Jim? Darko, love the jokes and got a question for you. Who is Arksrow? You or someone else? Curious. Who is Arksrow? I don't even know. Mate, you've lost me now, guys. You've lost me now. Joma, I'm not happy with you, boss. Come live this day. You always come in live when I'm getting ready for training. Mate, it's the only time I come live because it's 2 p.m. in the UK and it's 5 p.m. in the UAE. And by 5 p.m. I've got other things to do over here, unfortunately. Sadly, you know what? I might be doing one extra show. I might be doing another show for you guys to fit in the evening. hopefully. But we have got a lot of watch-alongs to come. When the football comes back, we got a lot of late watch-alongs to come. So I will be here. Just join me for the watch-alongs. I will be here, and we'll be talking about everything anyway. It's a good laugh, the watch-alongs, of course, and painful recently, of course. Our national goalkeeper has been nominated for the Ballon d'Or. Must have a look at him, Randy. Absolutely. Randy, yeah, Ballon d'Or. Which goalkeeper is that? Big up, Graham. Thank you so much. You absolute legend. New member in the house. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate you, bruv. Really appreciate you. You absolute legend. Jim, 11:36 p.m. 11:36 p.m. Wow, it's that late in Australia. Well, it's about later than that now, isn't it? It's later than that. Big up yourselves. Big up. Instead of bombing up with the wing, why can't we play up slow position football where we park in the position half, allow our legs to play? Do you know what? At the end of the day, Man United have always played a very fast style of football, a very, very fast style of football, and I don't know if we're going to change that at the end of the day. At the moment, in my opinion, for Man United standards, I think we're playing slow anyway. I think our build-up is very slow. Big up, Kenny. How you doing, my friend? Big up. Anything I missed so far? Nothing too important, Kenny. Absolutely not. Just Rabiot and Yachichi news, of course. If I say that right, Yachichi, is that right? Is Yachichi right? Yep. Let me just go straight down to my guy. Thank you so much for the membership. You are my first member, Grayo. You are my first member. I finally got membership, of course. I've been monetized, you guys, and I thank you guys, every one of you, for your support and everything like that. Everything on top of that, guys. Much love to you. Much love to Grayo. Much love to everyone, guys. Absolute respect to you. Jim Rockets, elite. Let me just see some of these chat. I want to go back to... Nothing yet. So, Darko, Jim Watkins, ask Elite. Absolutely, Elite. Where is Elite, by the way? We're looking for Elite. Where is he? Did United sign another tactical coach? Yes, they did. They signed another tactical coach, I believe. The new player. I'm going to get his name in a minute. I'll get it for you in a minute. Absolutely. Guess what, Kazi? What's going on, Kazi? Big up yourself. Sal, Darko and Jim is at it for a while. Absolutely. I mean, I'm lost. I'm completely lost. Absolutely. I'm drinking some coffee. Yay! As long as it's something stronger, it's Friday night, Kazi. What's going on? But you're my brother, so you don't drink, do you? At the end of the day. Yeah, different. Big up yourself. It wasn't it is a coach. I believe it is a coach. Man United. Let me have a look at it. 1 second. Man United have signed a new member of staff. New staff at Man United. Yeah, they signed him, I think. Not Eric Ten Hag, he's not new. New backroom staff. It was a backroom staff that Man United signed. Statemate, Rennie Haki, Van Nistelrooy, Michael Clegg, coaching staff. I'm going to get there in a minute. Guys. It was a new coach, something like that, around that. And we don't need any more tactical coaches, for goodness sake. How many coaches do we need, for goodness? How many coaches do we need? Dark Coach, got me real good. Yeah, just study my comments, go for it. Jim, you lot, mate, you lot. Sal, do you know any genuine witch doctor in Abu Dhabi who can change the fortunes of our dear club? They don't deal with witch doctors here in UAE. That is more of another country. I won't say where, but I can tell you where if you DM me and stuff. At the end of the day, they don't deal with that here. They deal with things called movies and stuff like that, where you can get prayers and stuff like that over you and get rid of bad energy and stuff. If not, a bit of garlic, a bit of my wife was doing it. It's a bit of garlic and it's something else, and you just put it around like that. I think someone needs to walk around Man United, Old Trafford, for about 1,000 times with a bit of garlic and some fire, and all the smoke will come out. That's what they do, and basically it does get rid of bad energies. It does get rid of spirits and stuff like that. There is rumours that there is a spirit at Old Trafford, by the way, but yeah, let's not get into that too much. 22 in the house and only 12 likes. Come on, guys, hit the likes. Absolutely, guys, you are slacking. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 11:41 is a big up. Yes, Grayo, I've just seen it. I've put it up on the screen. Grayo, you absolute legend. Thank you so much. Big up, Dream. Stretford Post, where the Aussies can be, the Owls, especially at night. Fans bleed red. Absolutely, we bleed red. Every night and day we bleed red. Absolutely. As a big up, Jim, mate. Big up, everyone. Randy, big up yourself. Big up, big up, big up. Mahmedi Sundowns goalkeeper, Brandon Williams. He must be a good goalkeeper then. He must be a good goalkeeper if he's with Ballon d'Ors and stuff like that. Grayo, you legend. What is a legend? Oh, I know what a legend. Grayo, big up yourself. I just want to put this back up, guys. Grayo is my first subscriber on this channel, guys. I have nothing but respect for Grayo. I love Grayo. He's a man of pure kindness. Absolutely. And honey bun. Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you very much. Let me get back down to these comments. Tactical coach, yeah, absolutely. Kazi's having a cappuccino at the moment. I might have one myself a bit later. Randy, you from South Africa? I think Randy's from Whitechapel, isn't he? Is it Randy from Whitechapel? Pretoria. Oh yeah, Randy's from South Africa. Pretoria. Big up the Pretoria bunch. Absolutely big up South Africa. Everyone calls Stretford Post Sal Warner. Sal Warner is my name. That's my name. Stretford Post is not my name. It's my channel. It started off as Stretford Post on Twitter, and I just made a show for Stretford Post, you know, like Chatterbox and Breaking Dawn, 2 shows for Stretford Post, basically. Stretford Post is like the house, and Chatterbox and Breaking Dawn is like the furniture, if you know what I mean. And I sit in the furniture. Sal Warner is my name. Yes, absolutely. I just want win. We need it at the moment, Trigger Kim, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. We need win at the moment. There's no, I mean, especially starting against Southampton, we definitely need a win there. Absolutely. How many more coaches? Then the media will push for false narrative against Ten Hag. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what they're going to do. How many coaches does he need? And he still can't implement a style of play. We know it, don't we? Thank you, Gaio. Absolutely. Yeah, I posted it 3 times. Thank you so much, my guy. The absolute legend. Thank you. Keep spreading the word. I've got some great content coming very, very soon for the members only section, of course, a members only section. I might even sing along if we win a trophy this season. I might do a members sing along. Do you know what I mean? For you guys, all you guys. So, do Italians also believe it is removal of bad energies? Yeah, yeah. They believe in like spirits and stuff like that. In my apartment, I live in an apartment in Abu Dhabi, and I don't want to talk too much about it, but the thing is, we had a guy who committed, he unalived himself, and basically, we had he was a friend of ours, and we just wanted to get rid of some bad energies around and stuff, and it worked. To be honest with you, if we're being fair, it did work, and it does follow people with good energy. Bad energy, by the way, follows people with good energy. It does. Unfortunately, big up Grayo, big up everyone. Big up everyone. Man United must come to Africa and spiritual cleansing. Absolutely they do. Can I tell you a story? I don't know what you're thinking about this, right? But look at the story. Do you remember when Jose Mourinho was Chelsea manager and he had a fallout with the Chelsea physio? The woman, what's her name? The Portuguese lady. And he had a fallout with her. And apparently she said in the media that I'm going to make sure he's cursed wherever he goes to. Whatever club he goes to are going to be cursed. Look it up. And he went to Man United, didn't he? Kenny, I hope you're well. Big up yourself. Big up everyone. Big up. Jim, right, I'm joking. Respectfully, Darker, absolute respect. Yeah, respect to everyone, guys. Respect to everyone. Big up everyone. No matter what opinions, we love each other. Great, I'm doing well apart from the football. It's going to get better. Things can only get better. Remember the Labour Party? That was a bad example. Things can only get better. That was the theme song for Labour, by the way, when Tony Blair won the election. Jim, I know. Big up yourself. Big up Kazi, big up Grayo, absolutely. I feel like I know you guys already. Big up, really, is that the time? My goodness me, is that true? No, actually, really, is that true? Yeah, mate. The gospel, mate. I don't know what you're saying. I know the feeling, mate. Absolutely. Guys, Schultz. Erith, some performance director to help the perform. Yeah, that was it. Absolutely, Schultz. Erith. That was it. And he's come, another guy. Goodness me, how many people do we need? You know, are we going to get a witch doctor next? Do you know what I mean? We get that guy from AFTV who's got the thing. We get him. He might do some good. Stretford Post is your handle. Stretford, yeah, Post. Just write youtube.com/Stretford Post. If you write that, it will the channel will come up, guys. The channel will come up, absolutely. But it's in there. It's there. You just need to click the image, and it is all there. It's also in the description and stuff like that. You can just click it, and it will be there, guys. And that was it. Stretford Post is my handle. Absolutely, guys. Please don't, oh yeah, you guys, you losing me, my friend, my goodness me. Yeah, that's cool, just reassuring, that's it, absolutely, guys. Let me just read some of this. Cheers, everyone, thanks for the chat, have a leave the room. Thank you, Randy, good to see you back, my friend, good to have you here, as usual. Big up Jim as well. Jokes. Sal Warner, are we Man United for Man United or Man Divided? At the end of the day, some people would like us to be Man Divided. I want to be Man United. There's many who want us to be Man Divided, and people just want to worship their own opinions, and people just want to put bad on our name and just want us to fail. I mean, now personally, I think that this is the Manchester City money going into media. Don't want to say anything sinister, but yeah, you know what I mean. Plug-in, that's what they call it. Big up, brother. Big up, everyone. So, we will do a meet-up in Abu Dhabi when we win the Premier. Absolutely, let's do the Abu Dhabi thing. Abu Dhabi we'll be doing it, absolutely. We'll come here, mate. We'll be here. Absolutely, I'll be here. I'll take you all out. We'll have a drink. We'll have a fun. We'll have a dinner. We'll have fun, mate. If we win anything, if we win the Europa League, let's say that if we win the Europa League, that'd be brilliant. Big up, everyone. Grayo, you absolute legend. Member for one day, absolutely. My first member is Grayo. Thank you so much. Come on, guys, please smash the like button, subscribe button. Thank you so much, and become a member, guys. Got some great content coming. You won't regret it. Absolutely. Soon we will get Ineos Cycling to help with the cycling training at Carrington. Yeah, we're going to be doing that. Margins. Yeah. Come on. Casemiro, come on. You can do it, Casemiro. Come on. You can pass the line. They get injured in no time, guys. Absolutely, they'll get injured in no time. Jim, what I mean by the fan bases is too much argue about players makes me the Panadol. Take Panadol for ibuprofen, for goodness sake. You know what I mean? I take migraine tablets sometimes. I get migraines and stuff like that, and yeah. They make it worse. They don't make it any better, to be honest with you. It just drives you mad. At the end of the day, what we want is success. What will get rid of all of this nonsense, all of this back and forth and stuff, is success. For some people, because there are some people, unfortunately, who don't want success for Manchester United. And unfortunately. Win. Yes, I can cycle, guys. I cycle, by the way. You better watch out. Glory, Man United. Big up. Grayo winner and OP. Grayo is the winner, the original OP, OG, whatever you want to say. He's a legend at the end of the day. Big up Grayo. Big up everyone in the chat. It's been a fantastic show. Absolutely loved it. It's gone so quickly as well. You guys are absolute legends. Thank you everyone in the chat who's getting involved. Keep spreading the message of love and optimism. Afternoon everyone. Big up everyone. Yeah, at the end of the day, what I'm looking at, Man United in the last few days have been linked to. We've been linked to Franco Mastratuano for 37.5 million, of course, is a River Plate youngster, 17 years old, 27 appearances, 3 goals, 3 assists. Another one, Sphere Naipan, who's wanted by Arsenal. He's got 51 appearances, 10 goals and 10 assists. Brilliant for 17-year-olds. For only 9 million as well. And then we got Yusuf Yashichi on a free transfer, 27, attacking midfielder, and of course, Rabiot. We got a number of players coming through, mate. We never know what's going to happen at the end of the day. We might sign someone else. We hope so. We really do, guys. Grayo, big up everyone. Big up everyone in the chat. You absolute ballers, you absolute legends. Thank you so much. Let me just get through all your chats before I leave and close it up after we lose Nurofen for the rest of the week. Nurofen, mate, I'm diazepam. Big up Schultz, big up yourself, absolutely. I used to work in a hospital, by the way, as well, do you know what I mean? So, diazepam. Yeah, great stream, big up Darko, you legend of the chat, thank you so much. The players will kick balls while cycling, yeah, exactly. Goodness me, the players won't even be able to cycle, they just go halfway up the road and that's it. I can't do anymore. Do uphill. No, I can't do it. Love for United, love for life. Big up Man United. Glory, Man United, of course. All day long. Grayo, big up. I have to get through all the chat. It's good for luck. Good for it. Prove it. Big up Darkro, you two having a little competition there. Grayo for your membership, get in there. Thank you so much, Grayo. Absolutely, hopefully the first of many. I don't ask for much, it just keeps the electricity bill going, guys, at the end of the day. But love to you all, guys. Thank you so much, and it helps the channel. Thank you very much, guys. Darko, since 1966, mate. 1966. We got legends. We got elite Reds in this house. We got elite Reds in the chat. This is brilliant. So we got some who've been a Man United fans since the 60s, the late 60s, early 70s. Some of you guys have seen us get relegated. Some of you guys have seen it all. So there's nothing but love for you guys who've seen it all. It could be worse at the end of the day, but I do firmly believe it will get better, guys. Absolutely will get better. Guys, it's been a fantastic show as usual. As usual. And I can't wait to see you again tomorrow for Breaking Dawn, if nothing else breaks. I doubt anything is going to break anytime soon, but you never know. There are free transfers going on. As I said earlier in the show, there are free transfers going on, and you never know what could happen in the world of football at the end of the day. Man United could sign Rabiot. Man United could sign the Turkish guy, Yusuf. They could do that at the end of the day. You never know what's going to happen. We do need more. We do need more. I believe we need more players, and I believe Erik ten Hag, if you can get some more players through the door, it will help our squad immensely, because I'm a little bit worried about the depth of our squad. It's a bit of a problem. Let me read this comment. Schultz, bro, I watched Casemiro last season at Madrid. The guy plays better with number 8, box-to-box runs. But the problem is, the one thing I'll say, he had Modric and he had Cruz as well. This is the only one thing I would say about it. But yeah, I think his legs are going, mate. I just feel like he's played a lot of football over the years, and I just feel like his legs are going. But I wouldn't get rid of him. I'll keep him. We still need more. We still need the squad depth at the end of the day. Jim, Sal Warner, I'm a cyclist too. I've travelled over Brisbane. I've done many KS. I have not cycled in a year, but soon we'll be back at it. I mean, I'm good at cycling, Jim. I exaggerated a little bit when I was talking about cycling, because I am a bit reckless when I cycle. Sometimes I forget to press the brakes and I end up crashing. And that's the problem with me, you know, but I can cycle. There's lots of cycling places here in Abu Dhabi, brilliant cycling places that you can go. And it's brilliant because you burn off a sweat, it's hot and stuff, it's lovely at the end of the day. I love cycling. Let me have a look. Schultz, he has come goals, we need to get him more up front. Absolutely, Emil Schultz, you know what I would say, my friend? Whatever helps. Whatever helps, we need. Whatever helps, we need. If we can help us score goals, I'm all for it, mate. Will Ten Hag do it, though? It would be brilliant if others do the same. Sal's channel is best for me, and he needs to get as much support as possible to get Sal's channel seen by more fans. Thank you so much, guys. Absolutely, you know, to keep it going, to keep pushing. We need to get the numbers up, you know what I mean? We need to get those Alice Talks football numbers, do you know what I mean? For goodness sake, she gets a number of numbers, you know what I mean? Just share the numbers out a little bit, and let's push it, and let's mention Stretford Post to all the other fan camels out there. All the fan camels out there in Abu Dhabi, of course, but all the fan cams over here. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. You're absolute ballers, you're absolute legends. And let me just read through some more. Cheers, Sal, and all the great people. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much. Sorts, who do you think will start against Man United? Again, same team, I think. I don't think Ugarte will start. I think he will come off the bench. Casemiro, Mainu, Mazraoui, De Ligt, Lichard, Dalot, Bruno. I want Garnacho on the left, but he's going to play Rashford. I've got Xerxes, Ahmad, and that's it, guys. Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much, you brilliant people. You're absolutely lovely people. You are gentlemen. You are gentlewomen. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Big respect. I'll see you tomorrow morning for Breaking Dawn. Take it easy, guys. And Jim, stay safe, my guy. Take it easy. Peace.